Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. In this video, I'll be going over Optimism OP and how high I think its price can go this year in 2023. So without further ado, let's get right into the video and let the gains be with you. Now, looking at the overall crypto market, the bears continue to get punished as they continue to short. They are adding fuel to the fire, and we are seeing Bitcoin continue to stay resilient and strong and push up higher, along with a lot of altcoins, including Optimism OP. Right now, Optimism is ranked number 87 in the market cap. It is trading at a price of $2.44 with an overall market cap of $521.7 million. Now, it's very important to note what Optimism is and how the tokenomics are designed. So Optimism is a layer 2 network built to scale the Ethereum blockchain using optimistic rollup technology. There are two types of rollups. There are the optimistic rollups and the ZK rollups. The ZK rollups are expected to be better technology than the optimistic rollups. However, the optimistic rollups like Arbitrum here, number 5 in total value locked in all of decentralized finance, and then Optimism number 7 in the total value locked in all of decentralized finance. These two do have the first mover advantage, and Optimism has the real first mover advantage because it was the first one to launch a token. Arbitrum does not have a token yet. It is expected that they're going to do an airdrop, but Optimism has already done their first airdrop a few months back in 2022, and they are going to be doing more airdrops in the future as well. I have covered on my YouTube channel extensively how to get these future airdrops. Go to my channel or just search up Optimism Crypto Empire in the YouTube search bar. Watch these tutorial videos. I show you how to get the next Optimism airdrops because this is free money here. But anyways, back to Optimism and its tokenomics and how it works. So very important to note now that this thing is hyperinflationary. So the circulating supply is currently 214.7 million coins with the total supply at 4.2, almost 4.3 billion. So that means about 5% of the overall supply is circulating right now. 95% of the tokens still are yet to be released into supply. That is a lot of tokens that can potentially be sold on the open market. There are VCs, venture capitalists involved with this project, so keep that in mind. But if we learned anything from the previous bull runs with coins like Solana, a heavily VC-backed coin, it doesn't really necessarily matter. It will continue to pump and skyrocket if the fundamentals are good and it has users coming into the network. The network effect just seems to take over. So a lot of red flags with Optimism and its tokenomics. However, we've seen in the past how that is not the end-all be-all, but it is definitely something to keep in the forefront of your mind. Now, with such a large imbalance between the circulating supply and the max supply, the fully diluted valuation is way off because the current market cap is $521 million. The fully diluted valuation, meaning if all these 4.3 billion coins were in circulation, the fully diluted, the market cap, it would be $10.4 billion. Right now, it is only 520 million. That's like a 20x differential. That is huge. All right, so as this token continues to get unlocked, we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on those unlocked dates, but definitely something to keep in mind that the tokenomics on this thing are not great, but that really does not matter too much when it comes to the price because it is continuing to pump. Now, Optimism, as I said, it's a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, uses optimistic rollup technology. If we look at DeFi Llama over here, it currently has total value locked $674 million. It is behind Arbitrum, which is at 1.15 billion. Arbitrum and Polygon right now are the leading layer 2s, but Optimism certainly is right there in the race. And I show you how to use all of these different protocols again in my airdrop tutorial videos. So definitely go ahead and watch that video and get yourself set up if you have not already done that. Now, when it comes to the price of Optimism, I actually featured it on my channel here only about 3-4 weeks ago, and the price at that time was, it was 89 cents, 90 cents, I believe. It was 91 cents at that time, right? So it has over 2x in price, so that's definitely why you need to be subscribed to the channel and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos, because I make regular videos like this covering projects that I like. And a lot of the times the results do tend to speak for themselves. So smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. So right now I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the fundamentals of Optimism. I've covered that extensively already on the channel here. Again, watch those previous videos if you want to learn more about the fundamentals. Let's start going over the price action. So we see all the different decentralized applications we can use on Optimism. It's really the same thing as Ethereum, but just lower fees. Now, talking about this price chart, as we see Optimism, if I zoom this out to a daily chart, Optimism has been on an absolute tear here. And Optimism really started to take off right at the start of the new year, early January, January 5th, January 6th. It did snap this trend line to the upside, right? This trend line goes back to August of 2022. The airdrop happened over here in June, and the price was around $1.25. From there, it sold off to around 44 cents. That was the bottom, right? We double bottomed down there at around 44 cents. We took off all the way up back to $2.20. From there, the price dropped back down to 64 cents. This was over here in October. We then oscillated in this huge symmetrical triangle for a little bit, and then we broke out when the market flipped bullish at the start of 2023. So what happens now, and how high can this realistically go from where it's already gone to, right? It's already up explosive from the start of the year. If we look at January 1st over here, we're trading at 93 cents. It is up 159, 160% from there. So it is definitely gaining traction quickly. Now, I want you to keep in mind, this is a newer coin, so it doesn't have old bag holders. It doesn't have a lot of people that bought it during the last bull run when it was super inflated and then sold off. So that is a very promising thing for a coin, that it's new and it does not have any new bag holders. Now, when it comes to how high it can go, realistically right now, I do believe it can squeeze. I think we're going to have a little run until middle of February, where the market will continue to be bullish here. So realistically, I can see this getting to around $3 in the next couple of weeks until, we kind of consolidate, possibly have a huge correction sometime in the next few weeks or so, right, going into February. So I think it can squeeze up higher to around $2.90 to possibly as high as $3.23. This is going to be right at the Fibonacci 0.618 extension. If we pull it from the previous swing high here to the previous swing low, we get this extension level at $3.23. So mark that on your chart, right? We definitely want to continue to look to be on the long side of this up until around $2.90 to around $3.20. That's where I'm looking for in this current kind of run that we're in, with this huge upward trajectory. As we can see, this thing is in a parabola going pretty much straight up right now. I want to show you here, if I drop this down to a lower time frame, I want to compare this to Aptos APT. So there is an indicator that I like on TradingView. It is called the Spaceman BTC Key Levels. If you want to find out how to get it, hit indicators at the top of the screen here on TradingView. See that you guys can't see it. Let me adjust that. Right, like so. So at the top of your screen, you'll see indicators here. Click on that. Search Spaceman BTC key levels here. Spaceman key levels. Yeah, this is it, right? And star that. I like to use this indicator because it's very easy what it does. It just shows you the key pivot points on the chart. So here, basically, what this was called a deviation. So this previous Monday, it made this low here at $2.08. Okay, so what happened this morning or last night on Optimism here was this happened on a lot of charts where it broke through Monday's low. And then this is called a deviation. So what it does is it deviates from the range, it falls below the range here. Then we have a reversal pattern. This is a double bottom W reversal. And then it reclaims that Monday low and it pretty much just gets sent from there. Now, the strongest coin in the entire crypto market right now at the time of this video recording is Aptos APT. And take a mental screenshot of this chart right here with Optimism OP. Let's go look at APT here. So basically what we have, if I drop this down to a lower time frame, such as a 15-minute, even still, Aptos was much stronger. Regardless, if we look at this chart, it's the same playbook, right? We had the Monday low here. What happened was price broke through the Monday low, another deviation, right? All the short sellers, all the breakdown traders, all short this thing here. If you look in the daily chart here, it's just been going straight up, right? So a lot of people are trying to like time the top on this and catch the top. Obviously, if you shorted it today, you got blown out completely. But I'm just doing this for reference to show you what I think OP Optimism is going to be doing here soon, similar to what APT has done today, right? So you have the deviation, falls below the range, it reclaims the range and just goes straight up. It blew past the highs, right? The Monday high and the previous week high. So if we go back to Optimism, right, it's the same deviation play, but APT has been doing a lot better. Optimism is really number 2 right now in the market behind APT. But if we look at this here, it is right now at the previous week high. So if it's going to do what APT has just done, expect it to break this and go into price discovery, new all-time high levels. And again, I still have the Fibonacci price extension levels on the chart. And past the highs right now, we have a level at 267, a level at 291, and a level again at $3.20. So watch for the breakout into price discovery here is what I'm trying to say here in the immediate short term. Now let's talk price potential for the future, 2023, 2024. Realistically, when the market peaks sometime maybe in 2025, let's talk about what this thing can do. So when it's all said and done, I think Optimism can go to $20 to $30, but it's going to take some time to get there. So if it were to get to that price of $20 to $30, if it was going to get to 20, it would have to get a market cap of around $4.5 billion. Right now, Uniswap and Wrap Bitcoin, they have market caps of $4.1 and $4.9 billion. So if OP Optimism was to get up to these valuations, that would be an increase of 677% to 800%, taking the token price to around $19 to $23. But if it was to get to $30, it would need a market cap of $6.4 billion. I think that is very attainable. This is one of the top layer 2s for Ethereum in the market. Yes, there's going to be a lot of competition when the Arbitrum token launches, when the ZK Sync token launches. There is, of course, Metis DAO. Metis, a very, very bullish layer 2, much better tokenomics actually than Optimism OP because most of the tokens are already in circulation on Metis. I'll show you that very quickly for reference. If we look at Metis over here, ranked 239 in market cap, so it's a much lower market cap, but if you look at the supply of this thing circulating is only 4.3 million, and the total is only 5.4 total supply with a max supply of 10 million, right? These are going to be vested over a long period of time. But if you look at the fully diluted valuation, it's $271 million. The market cap right now is 118 million. So that's a much better balance. Remember, Optimism OP is a 20x difference. This is like just a 2x or so, a little over a 2x. So Metis fundamentally is not going to have the same type of sell pressure that Optimism will have. But again, we've seen it with other VC blockchains in the past, like Solana, where it doesn't necessarily matter, right? If it's going to do well, it's going to do well regardless. But for the time being, this is one of the hottest coins in the market. Again, watch for this little breakout into price discovery. If we get a pullback, possibly to around the mid-range, around the weekly open, or the Monday low down here back towards $2, could be a great entry to catch the ride up higher towards $3. But it's about to break into price discovery now. For this year, I would say maybe it can get to $3 to $6. And next bull run, when things really start to pick up, again, I think it can go to 20 to 30. That's pure speculation, not financial advice at all. But let's say it were to get to a $10 billion market cap or a $9 billion market cap where Solana is right now. That would put it at $41.58. That's a 16x from current price. What I'm trying to say here with this video is that I think Optimism will continue to do well. And I think it will continue to be a good performer. And I think it will continue to increase in price as long as the market stays bullish. Obviously, if we go through a period here in the crypto market where it's a big sell-off or correction, the entire market isn't going to do well, and that means OP won't do well either. But this is a bullish coin, and I expect it to continue to outperform the majority of other altcoins in the market, especially here in the immediate short term. Again, watch for this breakout into price discovery, and realistically, I think this thing can squeeze up to $3 here over the next few weeks. So in this video, we talked about OP Optimism and how high I think it can go here in the immediate short term as well as in the distant future. If you enjoyed this video, definitely let me know by smashing that like button down below. And if you are brand new to Crypto Empire and you are not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.